There we go. Stream bussin'. Let me turn on my audio. Make sure my audio hidden. Okay, my audio good, but now I need to see what my shit's saying. Dog, that shit not even. Hold on. There we go. I need to see what my shit's saying. Bet. Gotta make sure the live good. Peace to all the gods and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, and priests of the motherfucking land. Peace, roast and rage. I see you in here, brother. Day 4 of End of the World stream. I know I was supposed to like go on a consistent basis, but like, you know, I was in the process of moving to my little new spot and handling work and shit. You feel me? I had back-to-back work shifts, back-to-back work shifts type shit. But it was really the moving process though, like moving and shit is why I didn't is why it's been a minute since I streamed. But we back, you feel me? Settled in, and we here for day 4, nigga. We here for day 4, nigga. I heard some aliens pulling up, nigga. I heard some aliens pulling up, nigga. That shit crazy, but I'm finna roll this spliffy, though. You feel me? He said, I love the background you be using. Appreciate that, bro. That's that Matrix background. Why my lips look like they ashy on this bitch? I don't know what's up with that. But, congrats on the mood, G. Appreciate that, bro. Hell yeah, I'm relaxing right now. I ain't got work tomorrow. You already know how that go, nigga. I ain't got no work tomorrow, nigga. We here. I got some split. I'm finna roll this spliff. But as I roll this spliff, I'm gonna let some more people, you feel me, rile up in here. Shit, y'all go back. Oh, that's what I need to do. Hold on real quick, y'all. I gotta promote the stream real quick. Hold on, y'all. I gotta promote the stream real quick. I'm treating this shit just like my Twitch. Hold on, get my face in this bit. There we go. Oh shit. But shit, I hope y'all been doing good though, bro. I hope y'all been staying hydrated. I hope y'all been staying healthy, peeping all the shit that's going on. The energy is real right now, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, we finna get into it, though. Like I said, we finna get into it. Y'all know how I get down. But, hold on. Let me, Here we go. Counting of the back ends. Counting of that money I've been stacking. He said, glad you streamed on the day. I'm off tomorrow, too. Just finished a long work week. We staying present. Facts, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm tired of working, though. Like I'm not one of them niggas. You feel me? Like, I've been working since 19, bro. I don't work all kind of factory jobs. Like, you know, bullshit restaurant jobs. You know, chill or retail. Like, the job I'm at right now, chill as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I like it, though. I like it. I like the job I'm at, though. It's just damn though, like I'm tired of working for another nigga though. Like, I'm tired of that shit, gang. I'm tired of that shit. Getting ready for work. Glad you came online. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you, Mason Cooper. I don't even think I ever seen you in one of my lives before, but you feel me? That's love, bro. That's love. But yeah, I'm just tired of like nigga. I want to be like I want to be like these rich white folks that don't do shit. They work from home or some shit. Or like they got a business, nigga, and they got niggas working for them. You feel me? Like niggas using AI to work for, like, nigga, AI is out of pocket. That's all I can say. But yeah, niggas is using AI to work for them now. Like, it's crazy. All right, there we go. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Uber, to niggas that do Uber and shit and like DoorDash and all that shit, nigga, y'all niggas need to be wary, bro. Because that Waymo shit, the self-driving Uber, nigga, that shit getting everywhere, bro. It's like Like, nigga, I had got an Uber. What was this? Today's Sunday. I think this was Friday. Maybe Friday or Thursday, bro. One of them 2 days, bro. It was either Friday or Thursday, just recently. And nigga, when I called an Uber, like, I'm thinking I'm finna get a regular driver, a human driver, right? Man, that whole pop up on my phone. It says you have been selected to ride with a Waymo rider or Waymo car, whatever the shit was, nigga. I was like, what? It was like, it said autonomous car. I'm like, oh, this one of them AI joints. I said, fuck it, let me hop in. Even though I was like iffy on that motherfucker. I was iffy. Cause I was like, shit, nigga. I don't want to hop in that bitch. The doors automatically lock. I can't get up out that bitch and that bitch start going 100 miles per hour. Like, you feel me? But I was like, fuck it, let me hop up in this bitch. Let me just see. You feel me? Man, I hopped in one of them whole, like, that whole drive. I got a video of that shit too on my iPhone. I probably uploaded it on my Instagram or whatever, but that whole drive, nigga, like, I was blew out my mind. I'm in the whip, nigga. I'm just watching the front seat. And I ain't gonna lie, it felt lonely as shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would rather have a human driver than an autonomous vehicle, bro. Like, I felt lonely as shit in that vehicle, nigga. I don't know why. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, damn, it ain't nobody in this bitch. Like, that's depressing. Like, with this AI shit, we are headed to a depressive ass state of society, gang, where niggas just like how they had us during COVID. They just want niggas in the house all the time. They don't want you going nowhere. They want you to get your food delivered to you, everything delivered to you. If you gotta go somewhere, automatic vehicles where people ain't even in them. Like, that's what they really want. You feel me? But yeah, when I was in that bitch, I'm like, hell no. I'm like, this is crazy. And that whole drive, like, when I say it drive, like, it's better than human drivers. Like, it know when to stop. It recognize other niggas. Like, I don't know. Like, it's you know, it's different leagues to driving. Like, I feel like it's some shit that I thought AI couldn't do that a human driver can do, but it can. He said, dangerous. What? Damn, I used to take Ubers every day recently. Never knew they got that. Facts. They got that shit, bro. It's called Waymo. They self-driving car. I first seen them when I was in Phoenix. I was like, damn, what is that shit driving? I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, is there nobody in the whip? And then I had to Google what the company was. I was like, oh, these are autonomous Ubers. So I had first seen them in Phoenix. Then when I got back out here to Texas, they wasn't out here like that until like after like a month in of being back here, nigga. That's when I started seeing them everywhere. I'm like, damn, Waymo, they got them bitches out here now. And now they starting to get everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure they in Memphis. I'm pretty sure they in ATL. I'm pretty sure they in Miami. I'm pretty sure they everywhere in Michigan, Grand Rapids, nigga. I'm pretty sure they everywhere, bro. So it was like, seeing that shit was just crazy to me, man. And riding in one just felt so crazy. Like, I can't even, I don't know. Like, it just felt weird. And in a way, it felt unnatural, bro. It just felt unnatural. And I'm like, damn. To the people that do Uber, like, they trying to replace everybody, fool. They trying to replace fast food workers. They trying to replace cashiers, like shit, really everything, bro. Gaming programmers, like, I heard Black Ops, like the Call of Duty, the people that's running Call of Duty, like Activision and shit, I heard they using AI, like gaming developers, like they using AI to develop Black Ops 7. Yes, I just drunk out of a big ass orange juice box. But they getting ready to they using AI to make Black Ops 7. I'm like, that hell gonna be ass. I'm already knowing it's gonna be ass because you using AI to develop it. Storyline gonna be garbage. But they trying to use AI to replace everything, bro. Fast food workers, cashiers, HR, like, even in corporate shit, they trying to replace HR people. Anything you could think of, nigga, they trying to replace niggas. I just think the only thing they can't replace is like construction workers. Like, well, they could, but it would take some time though. Construction workers, like, they can't replace plumbers. They can't replace HVAC technicians. They can't. You need niggas for that. Welding, like, don't get me wrong, they got AI welders, but like, you still need physical welders, human welders to go get shit done, you know, outside the facilities and shit like that. But yeah, they trying to replace a lot of shit with AI, bro. It don't make no sense. He said, facts, bro. They finna be delivering packages soon. Yeah, I seen that shit. Amazon, they got like little drones and shit now where they gonna deliver packages for people. I was like, damn, niggas is not gonna need Amazon delivery drivers no more. And then it made me think, like, they're gonna probably get autonomous delivery trucks like UPS, FedEx, USPS, DHL, all them. They gonna start to replace them drivers too, nigga. They gonna replace them with them if they can make autonomous Ubers, nigga, they can make autonomous delivery vehicles for shipping companies. Oh God, I know they can do that shit, bro. They gonna do that shit. It's gonna get deep, bro, and then a lot of people gonna get mad too, cause they gonna be like, damn, nigga, if I can't work, how I'm gonna pay my bills if I'm replaced by AI? But see, this is the thing. This is why they doing that. You gonna be able to pay your bills. Trust and believe me, you gonna be able to pay your bills. The moment they start getting it to a point where everybody is like replaced, they gonna roll out bricks. I'm telling you, they gonna roll out bricks. They gonna roll out the social credit shit that China got. You know how that episode in Black Mirror? I'm finna see if I can pull that shit up real quick. If I don't get copyright strike, but let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Black Mirror social credit. Social credit. Here we go. It's gonna be something just like this, gang. It's gonna be something just like this. He said, Black Ops 2 my documentary for life. Facts, nigga. Black Ops 2, we in the time of Black Ops 2 right now. That's crazy. A lot of shit in Black Ops 2 playing out. Like, it's really happening. If I'm correct, I think the people that made Black Ops 2, they actually was interviewed and talked to, like, actual CIA agents and shit. Like, intelligence, niggas in CIA intelligence and shit like that. To help make that game. Right, Rivian Vans, he said, I stock groceries overnight. I feel like I could be replaced at any minute. Bro, we all could be replaced at any minute, gang. Anybody. I'm telling you, anybody can be replaced at any minute. Like, it's only a matter of time. I give it the next year or two. A lot of people gonna start getting replaced because a lot of shit, like, we already in Agent 4. We're in Agent 4 when it comes to AI. Once we reach Agent 5 and 6, life will completely change. And 5 is probably going to roll out by the end of this year. Agent 5 for shit like, when I say agents, I don't know if nobody watched my last live, but I was talking about AI, and I played a not a documentary, but like a damn educational video about this nigga explaining the different agents of AI. And Agent 4 is very powerful. This the shit we seeing now, like all the videos that's getting realistic as fucking. We can't tell what's real on the internet no more. The chat bots, the delivery, the delivery shit and the Waymo shit that I just talked about. That's Agent 4. Once Agent 5 comes into place, we gonna see full on AI, like bodies, robots, androids, because Agent 5 is that smart. And let's not to forget Agent 6. Ooh, but Agent 5 alone is still deadly. Agent 5 will literally be smarter than Einstein. That's how powerful Agent 5 will be. Agent 5 will be so damn powerful, it will be smarter than Einstein. That motherfucker will be able to do anything a human can do tenfold. And that's scary, bro. Because they already talking about it right now that AI is gaining its own consciousness. Bro, what the hell? I think that whole failed. I don't know where it went, but I'll look for it later. But yeah, AI right now is gaining its own consciousness, bro. And it's basically like disobeying orders. It's doing what it wants to do for itself. And that's when shit's gonna get real. And we're already seeing it now. Like, they're already reporting it now, but nobody. This is the thing that gets me about human society. Human society in themselves are AI, like bots. Because, Nick, we talk about shit that could be dangerous. We be like, oh yeah, AI can, if we keep going, it's gonna end up like this and like this and like that. And nobody's like, not like, we talk about it and then we forget about it like the next week. That's the problem I have with society, bro. We see some shit that's like important, and then we talk about it for like a good week straight, and then the next week we worried about something else. We worried about a damn rock that can refract 300 different colors or some shit. I don't know. You feel me? That's the problem I get Like niggas talk about AI like, oh, it's this and this and it's leading to this and it's leading to that. Why are we not as a whole petitioning AI? I'm not talking just America, in the whole world, everywhere. We need to be petitioning it, like not petitioning, like not get rid of AI, but like we should limit what it could do. We should limit it to certain things. You feel me? Where it doesn't replace most of humanity. Because I watched that video, man, bro. AI is deadly. We don't even, when we talk about Terminator and shit, gang, that ain't even compared to what AI can really do in real life. AI don't even need Terminator. AI don't even need Matrix and shit. It don't need to hook us up to the AI, bro. If we reach Agent 6, nigga, Agent 5 is where we gonna start getting concerns and niggas making votes and shit. But AI, if niggas make the wrong votes, we will get Agent 6. Agent 6 is gonna literally bring us to the pinnacle of society. Like everybody gonna be rich, nobody gonna be hungry, world homelessness not even gonna exist no more. That's AI smart. It wants you to get comfortable. It's gonna do shit like that. Literally balance the entire society. And once niggas get comfortable, AI will create a bioweapon and will release it amongst the entire world with drones while niggas is sleep. And niggas will die in their sleep. I said, damn, niggas, that's cold shit. I thought Terminator and shit was cold. That motherfucker, I forgot how smart AI is. I'm like, this motherfucker could just create a bioweapon and just wipe niggas out in their sleep. I was like, damn, that's worse than Terminator. At least Terminator, you get a chance to fight back. At least Matrix, you get a chance to fight back, nigga. But a bioweapon while you sleep, you can't, you done. You waking up in heaven. You gonna go to sleep one night and wake up to God. And you gonna be like, damn, what happened? And God gonna be like, shit, little nigga. And we all gonna wake up there. We gonna be like, man, what happened, God? Like, shit, nigga. He gonna look at it, AI. We gonna be like, damn. He said, I did low-key been binging you for the past few days. Only thing that makes sense online anymore. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that, bro. I try to make as much sense as possible, nigga. Because over here, nigga, we live and breathe common sense. We live and breathe intuition. We live and breathe clairvoyance. We live and breathe clairaudience, clairsentience. But most importantly, we live and breathe common sense, nigga. Because common sense ain't so common in this goddamn world no more, bro. Just like when I be talking about some shit, I might be like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, and then some shit happen. That's not me predicting it. It's just the shit I see going on now is about to lead to that type of shit. But I was really gonna play some music while I rolled this blick, but shit, we don't got into a deep conversation talking about AI and shit. I just started rolling that bitch up as I was talking, but hold on, y'all, real quick. Oh yeah, no, I be live on Twitch too, y'all. To those who want to come to my Twitch channel. Hold on. Head ass nigga. Turned around like I was Dexter's Laboratory looking at it. But most definitely been tapped in with your facts. Nuclear vision, no cap, bro. That new vision, nigga. I want to play this video real quick though. This is what we gonna head to. Like, to niggas think that we gonna be broke because AI replaced us. Nah, this is what they gonna give us right here. Now this is a scene from the show Black Mirror. Definitely a good show. I recommend y'all watch that. But this is from the scene. This is from a scene from the show Black Mirror about the social credit system. It's the episode. I forgot the name of the episode. I think the name of the episode is Social Credit System. I might be wrong though. This how niggas gonna be in the future. This how niggas gonna be in the future. This is the only way you can buy shit, sell shit, is if you have a good rating on social media. Like, this is crazy, gang. This shit crazy, y'all. Hold on, let me I gotta open my phone too.
Lacey, got you a smoothie. Got one for everyone, actually. Still a bunch of them for grabs.
Now look, and it's crazy. Like, I don't even know how they can see this shit. I don't know if they got like robot eyes or some shit. This is one thing I didn't understand about this episode, was how was she able to see his shit? But then when I think about it in a real life perspective, y'all remember them Google glasses and them Apple glasses that niggas finna have? They getting ready to roll them bitches out with the glasses where you can like see the map. It's some crazy shit, gang. But it's gonna be something like this. You're gonna have the glasses on. You're gonna be able to see niggas' credit score or social media score on the side. He has a 3.124. Watch how she treats him because he has this 3.1.
They're from the organic stall at the farmer's market?
Sure. Okay.
Look how everybody looking at that bitch. Look how everybody looking at that bitch.
Sure. Okay.
Devious, nigga. Devious. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I had to keep my there we go. I had to keep my phone screen from turning on so I could see the chat. Cause I be having my live stream up on my phone so I can see the chat when I can't see it on the computer. I'm finna get a second monitor soon so I can have like a double dual screen setup. But yeah, look at these niggas. They look at her like I know that bitch ain't fucking with that little black nigga. I know she ain't fucking with that little Negro. Look how they looking.
Thank you.
That's sad.
We're kinda not talking.
That's sad, gang. And that's how society kind of is in real life. When you really look at it, though, like, society is like this in real life. Peace to everybody up in here, bro. Peace to everybody up in here. We got 7 people up in here. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all taking care of yourself. Hope y'all staying hydrated. Anybody that's just now getting in here, peace to you, God. Peace to you, goddess. Like the nigga Clearance 13X, 5% nation of gods and goddesses, nigga. Peace, so truth. What's good, my boy? You doing good? I always used to watch this as the fake personality everyone puts on every day. Hi, how are you doing? Looking ass on God. That's how it is today in real life. Like, when you really think about it, bro. Like, for example, if niggas in like real life, right? Let's just say I have like a good 20, 30K, 100K. I don't care. Really a cool 10K on Instagram, right? A cool 10K on YouTube, 30K on YouTube. I average between 100,000 to like 500,000 views, right? You know, and that's just from people spread out throughout the world. You know, I be having niggas in Brazil watching me. I be having niggas out there in damn UK, the UK, Thailand. I don't know why, and like I don't know why, but with my music, when I go look at my music on DistroKid, it's a lot of niggas in overseas that be bumping me. I don't know what's up with that. Niggas out there in Thailand, New Zealand, and shit like that, they be bumping the shit out of my music. They be fucking with me overseas. Shout out to y'all. But this is spread out, right? You got, let's just say you got that amount of, 10K, YouTube, Instagram, you making all the views, you making good money. But in your city though, niggas don't really know you because they haven't got to your YouTube channel. Like it's, you gotta remember your YouTube channel is spread out from people all across the country and the world. Now don't get me wrong, some niggas in your city can still, know who you is and see your shit. Just saying. You bump into somebody, y'all get to talking, and you tell them like, yeah, I be doing content creation and shit. They're like, oh yeah, what's your YouTube channel? You feel me? They not even really fucking with you for real until they see your YouTube channel. They like, damn, this nigga got clout. I need to fuck with this nigga. Now how you wanna fuck with the nigga? Cause you see what he doing. Like this is society for real. Niggas will look at me and then be like, damn, how you got that many followers on Instagram? I be like, bro, I don't know. I just post and I be me. See, if niggas would be themselves in real life, niggas will gain a lot more attention. This is the key. And I don't want this to be like a trend or nothing. Like this is just really the key. The key to gaining a lot of attention from people, whether it's good or bad. Well, actually, yeah, it does matter. If it's good attention, right? Positive attention, right? Or just chill. Chill attention. Niggas fuck with you, right? The only way to do that is just be who you is, nigga. Stop, niggas be trying to act like somebody they not, and that's the problem. Especially the women. I see that a lot with the women. Because the women, niggas don't really do that as much. Niggas build their pyramids unique to how they want it built. But women, on the other hand, will sit and, a woman will sit and go on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook or some shit and see another woman doing this, and then she'll be like, I want to be just like her. She do her makeup like that, let me do mine like that. Like, no. You feel me? Stop. You don't have to do that. Oh, she making money from OnlyFans, let me do a OnlyFans. Like, niggas don't be like that. Niggas will look at other niggas, see him doing this thing. Some niggas hate because they got feminine traits. Bars. But to the real niggas, they look and see another nigga doing this thing, they be like, shout out to that nigga. That nigga motivating me. Let me go find something to do. You feel me? They're not gonna be like, oh, let me do what he doing. Now you do got some little boy ass niggas that do that shit. But you also got other niggas that, look and be like, damn, you feel me? Let me go find something that I can love doing, and you feel me? But in today's age, society is like this. Let me read the chat real quick. He said, not on the same wavelength, just want to ride the wave while it's trendy. Facts. He said this would be an easy way for them to weed out the dissenters. Definitely, bro. Definitely. But, human magnetism. Yep, there you go. Your soul. I think I spoke on this in my first day one. On day one. End of the world stream day one. I spoke on this, how, selling your soul is a real thing. And it's your personality. Your soul is being who you is. And this is why a lot of rappers sell their soul, because the industry knows how to use their personality there. And your soul is scientifically called magnetism in physics. Your spirit is scientifically called electricity in physics. And then you get electromagnetic. And then this whole universe is what? An electromagnetic universe. So your soul is the magnetism that pull people in. And most people ain't even tapped into their soul for real, because they be too busy trying to be like somebody else. But then when you start actually being yourself, you start attracting people. You even attract people that don't like you. You're going to do that. You're going to have haters. That's just life. There's going to be some people that look at you and then be like, I don't like that nigga because I don't like myself. That's how society works. Or not even society. Well, yeah, that's how society works, due to how niggas has been trained by this damn society. So you gonna have niggas that's gonna hate on you no matter what you do. No matter what you do. That's the crazy thing about life. When you really think about that, you be like, damn. No matter what I do, a nigga gonna hate. I'm talking about, you can save 100 children from a burning building. Somebody gonna find a reason to hate you for that. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Especially when it comes to black and white people. Black people don't be we do a lot of fuck shit now because of how society don't fucked our minds up. But before all that, the crack and all that shit hit us during the civil rights era and all that shit, when we was just chilling and tending to our families, niggas still had to find a reason to hate us. We built our own city, Tulsa, Oklahoma, nigga. Niggas blew it up. We can't have shit. Detroit, you can't have shit in Detroit, nigga. Oh God, you can't have shit in Detroit. You can't have shit in Memphis. You can't have shit in Chicago. You can't have shit in Atlanta. You can't have shit in America, nigga. Damn. You can't have shit in Houston, nigga. But nah, we just be chilling. And niggas gonna still find a reason to hate you. That's the law of duality. The positive and the negative. See, you got two sides to electricity. Yes, this is an electromagnetic realm. Electricity is a thing and magnetism is a thing. But they also have their own polarities. You got positive electricity and negative electricity. Just like you got positive magnets, you got a positive magnetism and negative magnetism. Just like electrons are negative and protons are positive. So this is just life. And you grow to understand that and be okay with it. You be like, when niggas hate on you, you got niggas calling you names, saying this and saying that. That's how you know you doing something. I'm telling you. When niggas is hating on you, that's how you know you doing something. When niggas is envious, that's how you know you doing something. You doing something that's, especially that's positive. Cause only positive shit is gonna irritate demons. That's the best way I can say that. Positive shit is not gonna irritate a person that's on that same positive frequency. But niggas that's not on that positive frequency, it's gonna irritate the shit out of them when they see you doing what you do. It's crazy, bro. Life, and I learned to grow with, like, when I understood that concept, I just learned to grow that life is just life, bro. Life is just life. You feel me? Niggas is just like Karens. You know how you got Karens? They call them Karens. Those are NPCs, bro. They literally have no higher form. They're literally like cloned people. Like when Rashad Jamal was talking about the Mach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 synthetic clones, these are real things, nigga. Some niggas is just literally the shit like you see on Rick and Morty where he had the little clone lab. You feel me? After they done incubating, what you would call a cul-de-sac, they throw them out in society, bro. And after brainwashing them, like, you know, like I'm gonna break that shit down. Hold on, we gonna break NPCs down. But let's finish this shit right here. Look how they look. This is what society gonna be like, bro.
We're kinda not talking to Jess.
3.1? What happened?
Him and Gordon split up.
Poor Chess.
No. We're all on Gordon's side.
Sure. Obviously.
So Chess is kissing ass, trying to scrape himself back. Of course, if he drops below 2.5, then it's bye-bye.
That shit's sad. Taking your shit down. Look. Look at them anonymous accounts, nigga. That's the bots, nigga. That's them, you know, them bots that they be having on the computers and shit that can automatically do shit. That's what that ain't even. I was gonna say that's the people in the office. I mean, we know it is, but at the same time, though, in real life, nigga, you start talking that shit on social media and we got some shit like this. Like, if you talk how I talk and we got this shit right now, nigga, my points will be going down. Nigga, they'll be hitting my shit with them bots, nigga. Negative rate. I can't even go on Walmart no more, nigga. That's how good. What, nigga? I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna find me awake, nigga. That's one thing I learned about just traversing the earth, nigga. You can't, like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. I guess from, like, living a life that I live, like, I didn't live a life with a silver spoon in my mouth. I lived a life where I always had to find a way to make some shit happen. Like, literally. So, like, if I was to get rich and fall off, I would know how to get back rich. You see what I'm saying? Anything, bro. Because for the simple fact, like, I'm already been at the bottom many times. When you fall to the bottom, the only way back is up. You can't just sit there and cry, nigga. You can't just sit there and cry. When you fall to the bottom, nigga, the only way back is up, nigga. And you gonna find a way back up. Unless you just if you ain't trying to find a way back up, huh? You just a weak ass nigga. I'm gonna be for real. But nah, nigga. So it's just like, I don't know. If it was me, nigga, and I was in this type of society, I would be banished. Like, I would literally be living in the wilderness, nigga. I promise you. If this shit come, oh, best believe I'm in the wilderness. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. What the fuck I need this shit for, nigga, when I got nature, nigga? Nigga, I'm gonna travel just like how my ancestors did, too, on foot. Nigga, quit playing. I don't give a fuck what's out there, nigga. The whole earth is my home, nigga. Niggas think they house with 4 walls. This is my home. No, nigga, the earth is my home, nigga. I'm gonna make a home, nigga, even if I ain't got one built on top of me. Like, quit playing, nigga. This is how we run. This is how the ancient Atlanteans run, nigga. This is how every ancient civilization of our people was running, nigga. We always made some shit happen. We are the mud. We mud people, nigga. We gonna always get it out the dirt. We come from the dirt of the earth. That's why our skin look like dirt, nigga. It's brown like the ground. No bars intended, but our shit brown like the ground, bro. We gonna always get it from the mud, nigga. Always. These people, did they have to get it from the mud? I'm just saying. Did you feel me? Let's not, we not watching this movie because it's the end of the shit anyways. But these people right here with this genetic makeup, right? Did they get it out the mud? Please, somebody in the chat, tell me, did these people get it out the mud? Because I know we did, but did they? My people will learn to live without this society. My people will learn to live without these people. My people will live to learn to be with nature, to be one with nature, nigga. My people will live to learn how to master nature. To where we do shit, the same shit they did, but even better. We gonna make shit that's eco-friendly, all that kind of shit. You feel me? He said, say them 100 children, they gonna call you a pedo. On God, nigga. On God, nigga. That is crazy. That's how society is. Like, niggas just gonna always hate, bro. Hold on, let me, yeah, we done with that clip, bro. I just had to bring that shit up. That's the type of society we gonna be in, bro. That's the type of society we gonna be in, so... I'm finna get ready to pull up some other shit in a minute too. Like I got to speak on this because I had a dream about it. But yeah, we gotta. I just want to like really spit something to y'all. Like if the apocalypse, my bad. Let me not say apocalypse. Apocalypse means revelation, something to be revealed. If catastrophic and cataclysmic shit was to take place today, we like, this is why it's important to like, we have to be in tune with nature. Bugs, like, you know how many of my people scared of bugs? Like, don't get me wrong, it's some bugs I'd be like, you gotta bag your ass up, nigga. You gotta bag up. But like, not all bugs though, you feel me? But we gotta understand that like, it's gonna come to a point we gonna be pushed back into the dark ages, bro. And I'm not even worried about World War III. I'm not even worried about the weather. I'm not even worried about none of this other shit. You feel me? I'm not worried about none of that shit, gang. I'm worried about the sun. Because if the sun hits us with a strong enough flare, we won't have technology no more. We will have to start back over. And that's what I think is going to happen. Because this AI shit getting out. It's like a certain timeline we in. I don't know. I just know when we all in the astrals... When we all in the astrals, a lot of this shit gonna make sense for y'all. But I'm pretty sure it makes sense for some of y'all out there right now. You know, to those who keeping tabs on the shit that's going on the planet and doing your own research. Don't just take what I say or nobody else. Always do your own research. Remember that. But the sun is strong enough right now. It's in a certain stage where it's, and two, our sun is a yellow sun. It used to be yellow. It's like a different color now. But gold, yellow. When a sun is golden yellow, that means it's It's not still, my bad. That means it's old. It's an old sun. Now red suns is the oldest suns. So our sun at some point will transform into a red sun. When? I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. Shit happens. They be saying 3 billion, 4 billion years from now. Them niggas don't know for real. They just tell you that to keep your mind pondering about that shit. Oh no, my bad. They just tell you that shit to keep you relaxed on the planet. Like, don't freak out. Like, because if they was to tell you like, oh, we don't know when the sun could turn into a red giant, knowing that that shit could literally engulf the earth. You feel me? If they was to tell people we don't know, niggas would be panicking on an everyday basis. Niggas would be like, damn, we don't know when that sun gonna change. You feel me? That's how niggas gonna be. So they hit niggas with the, oh, this shit gonna happen 4 billion years from now. Just to keep you relaxed. Like, oh, that ain't gonna be in my lifetime. Like, you never know, nigga. Space time works different in space. That's what niggas don't understand. Niggas think the time on Earth works the same way it do in space. I swear to God it don't. I swear to I'm not even gonna Google it right now for y'all. I don't put that shit up many times, nigga. I think it's one of my recent lies. It's not the End of the World series, but I think it's the damn, I forgot which live it was. I gotta go back and look. But you know, space is called space time. Space time works completely different, bro. This is why, you know, in Interstellar, when Brody went to that black hole and came back, he was the same age as his daughter. His daughter was like 12 years old, maybe 13 years old when he left to go on that space mission. But when that nigga came back, she was the same age as him. And came back on her birthday when she turned the same age as him. Crazy work. All because of that, the way that time was distorted from the black hole. And it is some crazy shit, bro. Sad Boy Max. I never even watched. That boy said Sad Boy Max. Black Boy. I be keeping the only time I used to watch Black Boy was the in the booth sessions, cause I be wanting to see how niggas is like live. You feel me? I be like, oh, these niggas. I be hearing these niggas. You know, they music and shit. Let me see what he like in the booth. Some of them niggas be ass. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even get through the whole shit. And then some of them niggas be Gucci. Like, you feel me? Let me pull this up real quick though, right? Yeah. My people gonna have to learn to live with nature again, bro. And that's coming real soon. Oh no, hold on. Pull this up real quick. Now, who do I want to watch? Okay, I'm gonna watch this, bro.
For nearly 50
And I'm gonna pull up the article.
Harbor Freight has been a reliable source for the widest variety of tools at affordable prices. And our tools keep getting better with time. Better performance.
Ooh, they just dropped some new information, nigga. Ooh, hold on. So yesterday I seen this, right? I seen this. It was the New York Post. They was the first one to post it. You got other ones posting this shit. New York Post, right? They posted possible hostile alien threat detected in unknown. Come on with these ads, nigga. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all wrong for that. This shit didn't even come up yesterday when I was reading this shit. Like, come on now. Thank you. So it says possibly hostile alien threat detected in unknown interstellar object, a shocking new study claims. Anyways, we gonna get back to this. A mysterious intergalactic object could potentially be a hostile alien spacecraft that's slated to attack our planet in November. This is what it looks like on. It says Comet 31 Atlas streaks across. Notice they name it Atlas, father of the Atlantean nation. Streaks across a dense star field in this image captured by the Gemini North telescope. So they seen this shit, whatever this is. This doesn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. We're gonna open this image in a new tab, right? We want the full image, right? This is the cop. Can I zoom in somewhere? I can't. This shit right here, right? If y'all see my mouse, this don't look like no comet streak. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a lot of, and not only that. If this is space, this is a lot of fucking galaxies. Like, look at the amount of timelines and shit. Anyways, this is not a comet streak. And how does a comet? You gotta think of how big that is. First of all, these other like lights. These are galaxies. These are not stars in solar system. These are galaxies. In this line right here, nigga. If that shit, you gotta think on how big that fucking is. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like different objects lined up in formation, a glitch on the telescope, because I don't know. They could be fucking with us. You feel me? But I'm not even gonna lie. We not gonna forget. The only reason I think they not fucking with us because one, we had the Miami incident. They tried to cover that shit up. That all them cops that was at that Miami mall, niggas talking about they was seeing 12-foot beings, nigga, come out of a portal, nigga. Them bitches got the shape shifting and moving around that bitch, nigga. And then they end up getting up out of there. And then they try to cover that shit up. Then the Las Vegas shit. Remember that family at the house? They caught the craft falling out the sky into their backyard on the Ring camera. They had a Ring camera in the front and it showed it going across the sky over their house, close as shit, into their backyard. That's when they made the calls to the cops. And it's like we seen like an 8-9 foot creature in our backyard. And we seen some crap. We seen some shit fall out the sky. We don't know what it was. And now we seeing this damn creature. And the Mexican homie, he was like, I know. He told the cops, he's like, I know for a fact this shit ain't human. Next thing you know, they made them people leave that house. They made that house private property. Nobody can live in that house. And we ain't heard shit ever since. They covered that shit up too. I'm like, nah, some shit going on, gang. Some shit is going on. Some shit is going on. So whatever this is right here has to be huge. If they catching it like this on the telescope. This shit is like the same size as some galaxies. Like, shit. Whatever that is huge. So it says, the consequences should the hypothesis turn out to be correct, because cryptoterrestrials hiding in plain view. So they saying that they said on the news that these niggas could be living among us. Hold on. I'm gonna let them talk about this shit real quick.
Hiding in plain sight. They're called cryptoterrestrials living among us.
Hold on. Why is it not? Oh, there we go.
Coming to visit their alien friends here on Earth. So who are these aliens living among us? They're called cryptoterrestrials. They're highly advanced, incredibly deceptive, and are capable of hiding in plain sight. There are several
Why they call crypto? Like, why could they be just? We call them extra or intra to like. Where did crypto come from? And now they saying like they telling you niggas. First of all, I'm gonna make this very clear. First, let me take a sip of my orange juice. That shit glorious. All right. First of all, I think they're doing this because for the simple fact there is something among us, like the game. But whatever it is, it's probably 9 times out of 10. If it's been here, it's been invaded and it's been taken over. If it's living among us, you got to think about that shit. Think if they can hide and plain view, infiltrate. Think about that. If they can look exactly like us. If I was an alien and I wanted to take over a planet, nigga, I would do the same shit. Really think of the intelligence here. This is chess, not checkers, nigga. If I was an ET, I would do the same shit. Me and my peoples pull up to your planet. Y'all see us in the sky and shit. They're like, oh, what's that? We don't know. Oh, they ain't caught on to us yet. Good. Some of them is, but they call them crazy. They ain't caught on to us yet. We observe y'all enough. Take a little genetic material and shit to where we can now camouflage ourselves to look like you. We got these little machines. You know, I ain't even gonna say machines. I ain't even gonna say it like that. But we can make ourselves look like you, basically. We come amongst your society. We even reproduce with some of your, you feel me? Boom. We so deep into society, we can infiltrate their government. We can do this and do this and do that and keep them under complete control to where they'll never know. We can continue harvesting their organs, energy, and their children. You feel me? Why would you want to come in brute force? Don't get me wrong. See, if I'm not saying, you know, we couldn't get ass wiped by ETs in a straight on battle, but it would be a hard fight for them. We got shit. We got shit that can knock them out the skies. You feel me? Niggas be saying that, oh, the military ain't got no weapon. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Especially since they made deals with some of these, you feel me? President Eisenhower, the president before John F. Kennedy. His name, President, I think Dwight Eisenhower. Supposedly he made a deal with some ETs that look just like this. They're called the Greys. They call these the Greys. So that way, they, in exchange for advanced technology and the ETs, they wanted humans. Like, they needed genetic material. They needed shit. Like, this is whatever purposes, I don't know. But I know they need it because it's something that we got, they don't got, apparently. And then this was the shit that JFK was going to expose. He was going to expose that shit, but then he got clapped. He got clapped before he could expose it. We know what happened to JFK. Because it's like, I think the last speech before he passed away, his last speech was him talking about that shit. Like, he's like, I found out the government did some shit that the people don't know about, that they need to know about. You feel me? And it will be, you know, shocking to a lot of people. And, you know, before he could do that, that's when he got assassinated. Because supposedly President Eisenhower made a deal called the Greada Treaty, Greada, a Greada Treaty with these beings right here for whatever. And then you got, you know, the reptiles and shit like that. You feel me? Yeah, these are the niggas that's been among us. You feel me? And I feel like would be the first ones introduced to you as friendly. You feel me? Only a person that wants to keep you in control gonna do some shit like that. You just gotta think on this shit on a deep perspective. You know, it's psychological manipulation at its finest. So, you know, yeah, they gonna be like, oh, yeah, they slowly rolling it out now. Like, they've been doing this for the past 5 years now, bro. They slowly disclose. This is just, everybody talking about we want disclosure is coming. This is the disclosure. You feel me? They just slowly rolling it out on some weird shit. They don't want to roll it out all at once because they know what's gonna happen to them. But they slowly rolling it out so that way they can see if they could potentially still desensitize niggas to this shit. They could never desensitize you. Like, no matter how many alien movies and whatever shits they give us, bro, niggas will still freak the fuck out if they seen this shit in real life. Niggas in the hood will still update Drakes at this, bro. I promise you. Niggas will update Drake if they seen a reptilian. I'm telling you, gang. Because they don't know what the fuck that is. And they gonna blast it. They like, that's not me and it ain't human. That motherfucker look evil. We gotta get up out of here. So, yeah, they gonna try to make these friendly. So that way niggas don't clap them. And that's where a lot of things gonna go wrong. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of things gonna go wrong. You know, this, you know the rapture. I'm gonna just say that. So, yeah. But yeah, they think they slick though with this shit.
Theories on the origins of these crypto-terrestrials. Some speculate an advanced ancient civilization was destroyed, with only a few surviving in secrecy, possibly in the base on a moon. And we don't know for certain where these crypto-terrestrials are from, even if they exist, but one thing's for certain. Many believers think that the government knows more than they're letting on. A Pentagon official came forward this week revealing their 7-minute encounter with a glowing turquoise UFO, which gave off enough energy to power a city.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, the government ain't got no shit like that. The government ain't got no shit like that. They said that motherfucker was giving off enough energy to power up a city. That's a floating nuke. That's a floating nuke. What? Nah, this getting real. I think the shit we seeing is the drones, bro. I don't even think we seeing real ships for real, bro. When I really sit and think about the shit that people catching on camera on TikTok and all this shit, I think them just the drones, like babies, like it ain't even nothing in them. You feel me? I don't need the shit we seeing, whatever's now. This is the thing, like I said, the ones that's been here among us has been among us. There's shit coming out of the ocean. A lot of these crafts don't come out the sky. Fun fact. See, a lot of people think UFOs be coming from outer space and shit. They don't come from outer space. They come out the ocean. A lot of the sightings are near where a lot of these UFO sightings is where a lot of water is. Now, don't get me wrong, you can catch them in cities and shit like that. But a lot of them is where the water is, and then a lot of them are where the mountains and shit is. Where them underground bases and shit is at. But a lot of them been catching them out in like the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean and shit. And they come out the ocean, go in the ocean, then come out the ocean, and then go back in the ocean, and then don't come back up. So, just like in New Jersey, nigga said he seen 50 drones come out the ocean. Drones, I don't care what drones. I mean, I don't care how much advanced technology the military has. They don't got no drones that can come from underwater. Not yet, at least. But, yeah, he said 50 of them came from out of the coast of New Jersey and started coming inland. So it's a lot of shit on the planet that's starting to like make itself known now. And I don't think it's not that they, I guess you could say they've been here, but yeah, I guess you could say they've been here. But I want to, to say that it's just the veil is thin, the veil is thinning. Niggas is now able to see these crafts. You weren't able to see them before due to all the manipulation and shit that the government was doing. But now that you got all this climate change, these gigatons of frequencies coming off the sun, fucking up a lot of technology. Air being cleansed, everything is being purified right now. That's what climate change is. This is a detox process to get rid of the parasites. Now it's starting to open our eyes and we starting to see a lot of shit again. You feel me? Let's not forget the Pope opened them doors in them eclipses that we had. That shit did some shit. I don't know what and then CERN had recently launched again too. That shit, I don't know what's been going on, but all that shit has done some shit where the paradigms is like, and then we just had a planetary alignment this past December where the planets aligned up again. I'm like, damn, what is going on? So I believe ever since all this shit happened, now the dimensions has merged to a point where niggas is just seeing shit on a day-to-day basis. Because that's a part of the reality now. So, like I said, niggas is, the government is catching this shit. Naval ships is catching these niggas coming out the ocean, going in the ocean, and then moving under the ocean at like 500 knots. Maybe about a couple Mach speeds, you feel me? Maybe Mach 10 underwater, Mach 20 underwater, something a fighter jet can't do. They like, how the fuck? And now these niggas just spotted another one recently, saying it has enough, and this is quality footage too. They said this motherfucker got enough energy to power up a city. Damn. So, this is what the Pentagon has caught. And now they're saying that there's something in space, a hostile alien spacecraft. Notice they trying to automatically, how do y'all know it's hostile? Think about that. How do they know it's hostile? How you know that? They ain't even here yet, nigga. How you know it's hostile? And what part of this? They didn't even tell us what part of the galaxy. I mean, what am I thinking about? They ain't even telling us what part of the universe they coming from. I was about to say galaxies, but not galaxy. I didn't mean to say that because I started thinking about constellations and shit. But that's galactic wise. I had to think universe wise. Like these niggas coming from a different part of the universe, nigga, over here. So this is the consequences should the hypothesis turn out correct could be dire for humanity. Crazy work. So this is the shit I seen yesterday. And they was talking about, oh, we might have some shit. They said this thing is rocketing toward the sun at more than 130,000 miles per hour. My bad, y'all. and it was confirmed to be an interstellar object with an initial observation suggesting that it could be a comet. So they saying it could be a comet, and it's, you know, something larger than Manhattan, but they say it could be a comet. But this is the same shit as the Oumuamua situation. Y'all remember Oumuamua, that long ass shit that came flying by flying by Earth, and they was like, they didn't even know if it. They said it wasn't even a comet or some shit. They didn't know what it was. They just knew that bitch was long as hell, and it came flying by the Earth, and they was like, that is that a ship? So hold on, let me go back real quick. So yeah, we got here all these different articles. They talking about these niggas this shit gonna be here in November. Like, how fast is these niggas? Like, you know how fast they gotta be to get from a different part of the universe to over here in just 6 months, nigga? That's crazy. Well, my bad, 3 months. Hold on. August, September, October, November. 4 months? So, yeah, it says, Baba Vanga was right. Scientists claim alien ship larger than Manhattan moving at 1.3 miles per hour to attack Earth is this November. Like, everybody's posting about this shit now. And they predict it. You know, it's still a theory. It's a claim. You gotta remember that too, though. But, like I said, I just feel like this is just them rolling out the shit to let niggas know, like, yeah, this shit really finna get like that. It's finna get like that. Life ain't gonna be the same no more when shit, different things that's not human get introduced onto the planet. Into society. And they said this thing was detected on July 1st and is racing toward the sun at over 100,000 miles per hour. And just there, this discovery, astronomers confirmed that it originated outside our solar system. Initial observations suggested it might be a comet roughly 15 miles in diameter, making it larger than Manhattan. However, in their paper, researchers Avi Loeb, Adam Hibbert, and Adam Kroll from the Initiative for Interstellar Studies proposed. These is credible niggas, basically. And on top of that, this reminds me of the movie Don't Look Up, when them niggas was kept trying to get everybody to like find out about the shit, the comet that was coming to Earth, but the government kept like, you know, basically telling society like, oh, there's nothing coming, we good, until everybody looked up one day and seen that comet coming. So you got a group trying to basically tell the world like, hey, this comet might not be a comet, but a piece of extraterrestrial spy technology in disguise. How would they know that, though? That's what I want to know. And it says Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist, known for his controversial theory that this is the same nigga with the Oumuamua shit. Okay. So this Loeb, a Harvard astrophysicist known for his controversial theory that the 2017 object Oumuamua could have been an alien reconnaissance probe, argues that 3-1 Atlas displays several unusual characteristics, including a unique trajectory and exceptionally high speed. These anomalies, he suggests, could point to an intelligent origin. So I'm gonna just leave that at that right there. I had to put shit out just to talk about that. Niggas is apparently saying that this is the same nigga that was telling everybody like Oumuamua was potentially a spacecraft, an extraterrestrial spacecraft, and now another object is heading our way, damn near about the same size, and he's saying like, nigga, this like the same shit I'm seeing from the last one. It's basically what he's saying. He's like, I'm seeing the same characteristics with this bitch, just like I seen with Oumuamua. He like, something ain't right. These gotta be spacecrafts. But you know niggas is gonna, shh, you talking too much. They gonna hit him with the you talking too much. But the crazy thing is, right, I'm gonna show y'all something, right? I had a dream recently that I seen a craft, right? I think it was like 3 days ago. I had a dream, bro. The sky was orange too. It was like blood orange. I don't know why. And there was no sun. That's the interesting part. And wherever I was, it couldn't have been Earth. It wasn't. It could have been, couldn't. But to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, it didn't look like Earth. Wherever I was, it wasn't Earth. And wherever I was, the sky was like blood orange, nigga. It looked. Hold on, let me see if I can find a good picture, right? The craft pulled up. When I seen the craft, like when I was standing looking at the sky, I'm like, damn, why the sky look like this? Cause in my dream, I'm like, where the hell I'm at? You know, sometimes I'm lucid in my dreams, sometimes I'm not, depending on what I do before I go to sleep. So, you know, that night I happened to be lucid in my dream, heavy than a motherfucker. And when I got to that location, I'm like, where the hell am I at? I'm like, why does the sky look like this? And I started looking at the sky. I seen this big ass black craft pull up, bro. It was like pitch black. And then when it pulled up, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, I'm already knowing in my head. I'm familiar with crafts pulling up on me in my dreams. Why, I don't know. But this huge crap, I'm like, oh hell. I'm like, what's going on now? Why is this motherfucker pulling up on me? Then it let off like 3 big ass lights. 3 big ass bright lights. 4 bright lights. It was red as fuck. It was so red, it had like a white center. Like the energy was so intense inside the center of the ball of energy. It was white, but the outline of it was red. So when it let them off, it was like flares. That's what they kind of reminded me of. Because when they came down big as shit, and they was bright like the sun. They get lit up the sky. Then them bitches dimmed out. And then next thing you know, that hole lit up. And I'm gonna show you what that motherfucker looked like. It looked exactly like this. Hold on. If y'all know this movie, right? Hold on. Let me switch to. There we go. It looked like this right here. If y'all know this movie, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, go watch that. It's a good movie. That motherfucker, it looked like this. This is what it exactly looked like. But bigger. Like, bigger. Like, when I say bigger, nigga, this thing was bigger than this. Like, you could probably see it across three states, 4 states. That's how big it was. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So like when it lit off the flares and the flares like disappeared, that bitch lit up and it looked just like this. Like, you see how it look on the side, nigga? Hold on. You see how it look on the side in the pattern of that? That's exactly how it looked around the whole. It didn't have these spines around it. It didn't have these little like sticks on the side. But the shit on the side and the lights, the way them hoes was glowing with the different colors and shit, it looked exactly like that. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And when it lit up like that, I had woke up. And, you know, it was time for me to, you know, I had woke up because of my alarm and shit, because it was time for me to go to work. And I'm like, fuck. So it's like when I had that dream, and then I seen that shit about this object, apparently, I was like, yeah, something finna happen. Something finna happen, because the same thing happened with me with the 2 suns. I had a dream in 2022 about 2 suns being seen on the earth. And then this year, niggas started seeing 2 suns all over the world. They like, what the fuck is going on? Niggas started seeing 2 suns all over the world. So I'm like, yeah, my dreams be telling me shit, fool. My dreams really do be telling me shit every time. So it's like when I seen that craft in my dream, I'm like, man, something big finna pull up on the earth, nigga. And that motherfucker gonna look something like that. And that motherfucker gonna have niggas shook. Niggas gonna be dropping to their knees when they see that bitch. It's gonna look so godly. Like a crystal city, basically. Like, that's basically what that hoe look like. That hoe like a crystal city. Like, when it lit up, it was pitch black at first. Like, black. I'm talking about, it like a big ass shadow came in the sky. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Until that hoe lit up, and then I seen the shape of it and everything. I'm like, oh, that's a craft. I'm like, damn. So when I seen that shit, that was 3 days ago. I seen this shit yesterday about this supposedly alien craft supposed to be pulling up in November. I seen this yesterday. So I was like, damn. I'm like, something finna really go down. And then they talking about them motherfuckers might be living among us and shit. I'm like, yeah, it's finna get cracking. We finna, one of these days, gang. Fuck November. Between now until the end of this year, nigga, we gonna wake up one of these days and see some shit walking the streets that ain't us, bro. And we gonna be like, what the fuck happened? You gonna think you woke up in a new dimension. No, you didn't. We still here. Or we gonna wake up one day, bro, and everybody gonna get a news alert across their phone. That shit go doom, doom. And it ain't gonna be about no emergency. It's gonna be to tell niggas to you know, tune into the latest news network. Everybody gonna tune in. They gonna be talking about, you know, we have came in contact with such and such, da 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 da. Everybody gonna go crazy, nigga. And not in a good way neither. Some niggas gonna turn up. Some niggas gonna off themselves because they gonna think, like, you got people that's like that, bro. They gonna malfunction. NPCs. They gonna off themselves because they gonna think, damn, what was my purpose on this planet, bro? And then you got ones that's gonna turn into the religious, you know, the cultist motherfuckers. They gonna look at them as gods and be like, oh, we need to sacrifice these, because, you know, these things gonna ask them for sacrifices. They gonna like, bring me some people. I need you to bring me this, because these motherfuckers hungry. They food supply running short, and shit is getting real on the planet with this climate change, because it's pushing them from underground up onto the surface. So, you know, with that being said, these niggas gonna be like, yeah, we need sacrifices. We need you to bring a specific amount of this, specific amount of that. You feel me? And niggas gonna do that shit. So you gonna have the crazy cultist motherfuckers. You had motherfuckers just flipping the fuck out. You had niggas turning up about this shit. You had the niggas that ain't even surprised because they been known. And then you had the other, you know, the rest of the collective. You feel me? That's gonna be like shocked. They're gonna be like, damn, I can't believe this is happening. Churches will no longer exist. The day they announced that shit, the day they announced that shit about ETs, or if ETs just make themselves known, right? However it happened, the day that happens, religion won't even exist no more. Niggas not gonna go to church. Niggas not gonna pick up the Quran no more. Niggas not gonna. And I'm like, damn, how y'all so-called religious, but y'all turning down y'all books to go look at these niggas as gods? Even on them books, you feel me? Don't get me wrong. We know what's going on with them books. There's gems in there, but it's a lot of contradictions. But as well, there's still a lot of gems in there, though. You feel me? And all three of them. But it's going to be crazy because a lot of niggas going to put them religious books down to go worship them beings. And the only way they can be worshipped is through dire circumstances, like energy crisis, or the shit that's going on now. And niggas just hoping something happen. Like, that's how society is feeling in the whole world. Niggas just hoping something happen so everything can just come to a pause. Niggas just need a breather, nigga. And that's what's gonna happen with this shit. But you only gonna get that breather, only gonna last about a couple of days until shit get real. You feel me? So, you know, with that coming into play, religion ain't even gonna exist no more. And that's gonna be crazy to me. You feel me? That's gonna be crazy to me. I'm gonna still read them motherfuckers, you feel me? Because I just read books. And I like to tap into that, you know, that knowledge that they put in there, the gems that they do put in there that can help you in your life. You feel me? That you gotta be loyal to that shit? Fuck no. You can just take what you need out that shit and keep it moving. You feel me? That's how I treat all philosophical books. Because that's all a religious book is. It's just a philosophical book. So, you know, I just feel like niggas take shit too damn deep sometimes, though, when it come to religion. I just be like, bro, you know, just because I don't believe in a religion don't make me an atheist. I do know there's an omnipotent force out there known as the universe. Not the God, though. Not what they portray in the religious books. I can't believe in that. Because for the simple fact, if this being was so-called omnipotent, this being has a throne, which means this being has an ass. Because they be like, oh, you know, they seen God upon his throne, and, you know, that means this nigga has an ass. If he can speak, has a voice, this nigga has vocal tones. The universe doesn't speak. The universe throws shit at you through your outside world. That's how the universe speaks to you. The universe speaks to you through your paycheck hitting early, right when you needed it. The universe speaks to you when you about to run low on gas, you feel me? But you make it home just in time. The universe speaks to you when you say, oh, you know, I love this woman, and then the universe throw a succubi at you, badass succubi too. You feel me? Ready to eat you up. You know, but you resist your temptations. You know that you loyal, and you don't do that. You feel me? And you keep it moving. You know, that's how the universe speaks to you. The universe don't talk to you like, oh yeah, what's up, my nigga? No, bro. No. So, hold on, my headphones turned off. So when I like listen and I start seeing that shit in the books, I be like, okay, yeah, I ain't got time for that. You feel me? Because who am I giving my energy to? This being is physical. I don't know what am I giving I'm not finna no. You feel me? I'm gonna give my energy to me, cause that's how this shit work. At the end of the day, everything works by off its own energy. When you really think about it, scientifically speaking, that's why scientists aren't religious. You feel me? Scientists, they don't be in no damn religious books, bro. They don't read none of that shit, bro. Because for the simple fact, like, they know that, nigga, the Earth made us, nigga. The universe made the planets, the solar system. Like, it's, you feel me? And this is why they got CERN, because, you know, CERN, they use that shit to try to find something called the God particle. Hold on, let me see if I can, I think I did see something recently on that. No, my bad. I swear I thought I seen some news that day, you know. Alright, here we go. It's right here. So, right here, Atlas detects rare Higgs boson, which is basically the God particle. Higgs boson decay is occurring in once every 5,000 events. So, like, they basically capturing decay of the God particle. You feel me? And this is the God, oh yeah, the God particle responsible for giving mass to other particles, to all particles. So they, you know, they doing that shit. And they trying to figure out how to tap into that kind of shit. And I'm like, y'all don't need to be doing that. They don't need to be doing that. So yeah, but your scientists, you know, they don't do it. They don't deal with that shit. But if they did, or I wouldn't say deal with religion, but if scientists were more spiritual, I promise you they would be making even way more crazy breaking discoveries, bro. They would be making even more mind-boggling discoveries if they was, you know, spiritually in tune. You feel me? But a lot of them not spiritually in tune. They just do a fucking job because they like everything is science. Everything is science. But yeah, I don't believe in the same force that religious people do. This omnipotent force I believe in is the, you know, everything around me, nigga. This hate these headphones, nigga. That wall behind me, like everything is composed of atoms, nigga. Everything is composed of atoms in this physical dimension, and you know, metaphysical dimension. Because you gotta remember, there's frequencies that we can't see with the naked eye and shit. So there's still shit, you know, taking place around us that we can't see. What was I about to say? Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh no, yeah. It's a lot of shit that we be having going on that we can't see around us, and we gotta remember that the universe is everything, bro. The planets is living. Atoms are living, nigga. You think atoms are not living? You gotta think atoms is smart enough to orbit around each other. The motherfuckers, like, we know they not like sentient, I guess. I don't know, but you know, I wouldn't put it past it. But you know, atoms is not sentient, but they smart enough to still orbit each other to create bigger, you know. Is it atoms, molecule? Yeah, atoms orbit each other to create a molecule. A molecule come together to create whatever element. And then you got the elements that come together to form whatever, you know, phosphorus makes some shit like this or whatever. Iron, you know, we know what iron is. That's a metal. And we know that come from the earth, and it's, you know, it got like a silver color to it. Then you got gold. Gold is another metal, come from the earth, pure gold. You know, these are things that are made up of smaller substances, smaller things. You know, you got subatomic shit like quarks and gluons and shit like that. And niggas, when I start seeing shit like that, I lose niggas, so I don't even want to speak on that shit. But yes, you know, niggas gonna be like, what is a quark and what is a gluon? I want to know too, because I looked at that shit and I still, like, I'm reading, I gotta be having to reread this shit to get what the fuck a gluon is. Like, what's the purpose of it? But it's, you know, it's a small particle that makes up subatomic particles that makes up atomic particles. But that's how the universe works, bro. And when you look at atoms and you look at solar systems, they look the same. They orbit each other the same way, bro. They move around the same way. So it's crazy. For all we know, we could just be a part of a bigger, we could be a smaller thing, a part of a bigger thing. That's just how I look at it. We could be inside of a Titan's body for all we know. And this is our universe. And that Titan is inside of a Titan body. Like, and they keep going and keep going. It's infinite. Like, that's the power to the, that's the power to, like, I don't even want to say the universe, but whatever this is, just existing, it's infinite, bro. It's infinite. Because there's things outside of the universe. Like, there was things happening before the universe was even going on. Like, you know, before the Big Bang, as they call it, or whatever the case may be, there was shit happening before that, but it was on the fourth dimension, as they call it. And, you know, scientists can't explain no further past the fourth dimension because it's beyond human comprehension. So, yeah, you know, when I read into all that shit, I'm like, okay, so basically, this shit, the universe is alive just like me, but way, nigga, leagues, incomprehensible leagues beyond my intelligence and anybody's awareness. You feel me? But the God in that book, no. Niggas is jealous. That sound like human emotions to me. You know, niggas get angry and start slaying firstborns, sons. He ain't slay no daughters. He just slayed the firstborn sons in Egypt for no fucking reason. I know he did it for Moses or some shit, but like, that didn't give you no reason to kill the kids. What the kids do to you? What the people do to you? Go for the Pharaoh. Like, I'm like, I gotta take a sip of drink on that. That's crazy, gang. When I read that type of shit, I'm like, what? But yeah, you know, when I seen the when I read that story, you know, Moses went into, you know, Egypt and freed my people, and the first fucking trial was the blood, Ripper turning the blood and slaying the firstborn sons. I'm like, why is he causing havoc on these people? I'm like, what did they do? Go for the Pharaoh. If the Pharaoh is the one that needs to free his people, and he the op, how you gonna take it out on the innocent? Like that don't make sense to me. That's not God, nigga. That's not God. What kind of intelligence is that? Like, I question that. And then look at the motherfuckers who wrote the book. You gotta really think about that too. Look at the niggas who wrote those books. Wasn't my people. Wasn't my people. Cause our intelligence would be beyond. If we was to write some shit, a religious book, nigga, that shit'll be Greece. I'm telling you, it'll be Greece. Under a righteous, pure heart, nigga, in an elevated state of mind, man, that nigga will be greasing the hell out that religious book, writing it. Nigga, that nigga, fire start forming on the table when that nigga write. I'm telling you, that shit gonna be burnt into the Bible, nigga. You can't even erase the shit or nothing. But, yeah, though, when I read, I'm like, nah, I can't get down with that. You feel me? It's a lot of shit when it comes to that I just don't fuck with. So, I've been peeping the Epstein shit. I've been trying to keep track of that. Everybody questioning, you know, there's birthday letters with Epstein, that Trump gave to him and shit like that. And niggas want to know, like, you know, your president, our president, this president, your president, this nigga. People want to know, why is he associated with this nigga Epstein? A lot of people was associated with it. Bill Gates was associated with Epstein. Like, why were so many niggas around? Why were so many niggas around Diddy? Trump was around Diddy and Epstein. That make it worse. When I seen that shit, when I was able to put that shit together, I'm like, that make it twice as worse, gang. That this nigga Trump was with Diddy and Epstein. I'm like, oh yeah, he was definitely doing something with children, bro. He was at them parties for sure. He loved him a good party. So, I'm like, yeah, niggas is trying to get to the bottom of that shit and trying to understand, like, you know, what's going on with that, hold on, y'all, I'm pulling up some shit real quick. What's going on with that relationship of theirs? But I'm finna pull up this shit real quick. I want to pull up the weather events, but we're going to go through a couple, though. We're going to go through a couple.
The future of your business is here. With Wix, you get advanced AI capabilities for more customization.
Talk of East Tennessee this morning. That loud boom that I just talked over, heard across the area yesterday. Maryville police saying no injuries reported, thankfully, but we're all still trying to figure out where the boom came from. Now this morning, like you all,
I'm gonna say this. Once we get through this video, I'm gonna pull up something similar to this back from in 2012. Niggas was talking about this shit. Then I'm gonna just say right now, these booms that niggas hearing in the skies is cloak crafts taking off. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing cloak crafts taking off, moving across the planet, bro. Big as shit.
still have no answer.
Following a developing mystery across metro Atlanta, a fireball seen streaking up.
I remember this. I need to see him. I need to text the goddess and see if she's seen this shit. Because I forgot about this shit too. Fireballs was happening in the sky out there. They seen this shit across 3 states. I think it was Carolina, Virginia, and then Georgia. Niggas seen this fall out. They all 3 of them seen this fall out the sky at the same time. And I think it was multiple. They said it was multiple that fell out the sky. And I'm like, man, what is going on around this bitch? You feel me? The sky cracking open for real, ain't it?
Across the skies this afternoon. We've heard from a number of you who saw it just before 12:30 this afternoon. Many sent us pictures and videos.
Saw it and heard it too. A couple of loud booms in the sky. Fox 5 Eric's Perry is in studio now at the very latest. Eric, the question remains, what was it?
All right, many people on the ground say they felt it shaking. Officials did confirm there was no earthquake that took place. I think a lot of people thought that might have been the case, but they're ruling that out.
A huge ball of fire just literally fell out of the sky.
Others reportedly thought the ground was shaky.
Who just felt this earthquake?
Are hearing from NASA.
Niggas on social media be funny as hell. As soon as some shit happen, they get to post it. Hey, y'all see this shit in Chicago? What's going on in Chicago?
This afternoon on a follow-up about that mysterious big boom heard by so many of you across East Tennessee 2 days ago. That moment captured on a viewer's Ring camera. Take a listen. We're going to play it for you twice. What was that? Well, NASA tells 6 on your side, quote, our data sources show no indication of a fireball or meteor in the area at the time of the incident, end quote. We told you that reports of that loud boom were sent to the Blount County Sheriff's Office. Some Facebook users said their homes shook after the sound. Still, though, no confirmation on the source of that boom.
The mystery continues.
We'll keep checking. We're calling everyone and everywhere. Still nothing.
It has got a lot of people's attention today. A boom heard across parts of East Tennessee. We're just learning tonight it is not related to electricity.
People across southern Pueblo County heard it, describing it as a boom that came out of nowhere. I'm Michelle Reyes, and while the explanation is still unclear, locals have a...
Acre. We looked for the mushroom cloud. There was no mushroom.
This our name is straight up above. Explanation is.
Then this is in Colorado?
Locals have a lot to say about what they felt, heard, and what they think it was.
Yeah, I think it was a sonic boom.
It didn't seem like the planes, but it could have been. We thought maybe Fort Carson. We thought maybe the fault line along the Trinidad there.
We thought it was just straight up above us, but we kind of heard it from afar. We weren't really sure what it was.
A sound loud enough, it was heard all around southern Pueblo County around 10 Friday morning, disrupting people's daily routines.
Our neighbor was here and we were discussing a birthday party, and the floor moved, this whole thing was shaking like crazy, things got moved around.
Others like Bruce heard it in Lake Isabel at the campground while he was paying an entrance fee.
I was there with the person working at the booth. We heard this large boom and the whole booth shook. And, we didn't know what it was. If it was an earthquake or We looked for the mushroom cloud. There was no mushroom cloud. We didn't know what it was, but
Ace employees like Jordan were also taken aback, seeing the store doors and windows shake.
Everybody just kind of like stopped and like looked up, kind of looked around. We had people show up into the store and ask, did you hear it? Do you know what it is? And we didn't have answers either, so.
We reached out to Colorado Department of Public Safety, Colorado State Patrol, and space-based Delta One to ask if they knew what the loud noise residents were hearing was. All denied conducting any type of exercise in the area that would have generated the loud noise.
For now, the source of that boom is unclear, leaving many residents here in Pueblo County listening and wondering.
This is what we know right now. This afternoon, Blount County Sheriff's Office received reports of people hearing a loud boom in the area. Around the same time, the city of Alcoa reported around 2,000 people that were without power. However, spokesperson for the city of Alcoa now telling 6 News the outage was caused by a falling tree. Power has been restored to the affected areas. Blount County Sheriff's Office says Alcoa Utilities is checking to see if any transformers blew. Meanwhile, spokesperson for the city of Alcoa is telling us the source of the boom remains a mystery this afternoon. Now, we reached out to the 134th Air Refueling Wing, who work in the area, and they say nothing that they were doing could have produced that sonic boom, or whatever it was. So again, we'll continue to investigate for you. But a lot of people were calling and asking about that.
We have gotten several calls, several emails about this. A lot of people heard it and felt it. Now, the good news is no injuries are reported from this. Police, though, are still trying to figure out where it came from.
Everybody around the world or around America,
Imagine being able
come
to
on.
build anything, for any reason, in any style.
Bright streak of light coming.
The others only catching a quick glimpse of something cosmic
And they're
flying
gonna.
overhead.
Oh, this the one with the fireball.
All right, many people on the ground say they felt shaking. Officials have confirmed there was no earthquake. That's a
Niggas in that bitch seeing aliens in this bitch. Hold on real quick. I'm finna pull up hold on, let's see if I can find this video right. So niggas is hearing loud booms, sounds in the sky. Remember niggas it's a video with Murder Mook. Murder Mook. That's my favorite battle rapper. One of my favorite battle rappers. But he was in New York, nigga. I think he was in New York. Yeah, he was in New York and he was recording, nigga, like strange booms happening in the sky. But you didn't see no lightning, you couldn't see nothing. He was like, what the fuck is that noise? He's like, what the fuck going on out here in New York? So, yeah, and, you know, I'm pretty sure there's other places, you know, not just in America, but around the world that's hearing strange, loud sounds in the sky, right? So, 2012, nigga. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got him for yeah. Here we go. So we're gonna do this little shit. This 13 years ago. I remember this video, bro. He said during January 2012, several people claimed to hear strange and loud sounds coming from nowhere. This video shows a compilation of several amazing footages from YouTube taken from people all over the world during January 2012. Any rational explanations?
I'm hearing, looking out my window right now.
New York? Damn, that's crazy. New York? 2012.
Strange fucking sounds out there. I have no idea what the hell they are. It's rattling the earth around here. We're in Long Island, January 18th. And it's fucking loud. You hear that? You hear that shit? Fuck is that shit?
Oh, y'all can see this? Okay. Like, what is that? Listen to that shit.
January 18th. And it's fucking loud. You hear that? You hear that shit? Fuck is that shit?
That's one of them. I'm telling you, that's them crafts. Them bitches sitting up there and they be making noises and shit. I'm telling you, them bitches, you can't see them though. You can't see them. And I think the shit, like I said, that's why I said earlier, I think the shit we is seeing is like the babies, like the drones, like the big bitches. You can't see them, but like think of Chicken Little. Remember Chicken Little? Bro, it's like the sky is falling, the sky is falling. And then he was, you know, he had the little piece of the sky and shit, and it was, oh, this shit crazy, nigga. He had the little piece of the sky. It was CGI technology. Hold on. Where is that? He had the little piece of the sky. I wonder if I could pull it up. Yep, here it go, right here. He had it in his room. Look at that. And notice it was a hexagon shape. Or no, I think my bad. I said hex. Wait. So, yeah, hexagon shape. Notice this hexagon shape. You know, that's to represent Saturn. And it could. Oh yeah, we got to play that. We got to play that. But yeah, whatever that is, bro, that sound is not normal. And that, I ain't gonna lie, that's gotta be some kind of craft, bro.
I have no idea, like, it's coming straight out of the sky. What is that? This for you YouTube people. You hear that?
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be tripping if I hear some shit like this, bro. That was in Switzerland. Now remember, this is back in 2012. This was during 2012. People was catching shit all over the world and they couldn't explain like what the fuck it was. But then, you know, you had some scientists come out and they called them skyquakes. I'm like, what the fuck is a skyquake? That don't even make sense. I was like, they're trying to make up a name for everything. So yeah, apparently they gave a name for them called skyquakes. I'm like, that don't sound like, nah, gang. You mean to tell me the atmosphere's rubbing together, nigga? Glad boy. You better get your ass up out of here. Ain't no way no atmosphere's rubbing together to make some quakes, nigga. That's something floating up there, nigga. That's something sitting up there, nigga. That's been chilling here for a minute. That's crazy work, bro. Popping up in different parts of Canada. Oh yeah. And it's like all the same noise damn near. Hell no, I ain't gonna cap. I'd be tripping if I hear some shit like that in the sky. I'm glad I ain't heard no shit like that in the sky. I probably did, just don't remember. I don't know, bro. But, hold on real quick. Let me see if I can pull this photo up. This shit right here, right? Open image, new tab. Now I got this photo right here, right? Let me make sure I can see this. You see how this sky looks? You see all these different objects? You know the cylinder peel shape crafts that niggas is seeing now? You see the cylinder craft? You see this big black craft hovering above the city, nigga? You got some that don't fail, you know, cause some fell out the sky and crash landed onto the ground. And you know, this is what people depicted seeing back in the day. This is what it looked like. There's the sun. I don't know why the sun got a face. I don't know why they would get a sun a face. But you got all these different objects around the sun. This is, but you can't see this shit in the sky. See, and you got people that would say, oh, these are probably stars. But nah, they can't be, because why does this one got 4 stars on that motherfucker and on a cross? Like, nah. And you got some that look like broken wooden planks or some shit. I don't know. And then you got this big ass black, like triangular ship right here, bro, that's hovering above the city. Right, I'm talking about right above the city. Where the clouds at too? You don't see no clouds. So this is what it's like in our sky right now. You just can't see it yet, because like I said, you got big shits like this sitting up here, but they blend in with the motherfucking the sky, because it's that's the most easiest place to blend in is the sky. All that blue and shit easy to blend. Like, and this where I gotta bring up the little, hold on, hopefully they don't copyright me, bro. See, they be trying to copyright me with YouTube and everything, bro. I mean, not YouTube, the Matrix, Terminator. Sky piece. Please, YouTube, don't.
Same old phone?
Don't do me like this.
Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
From is it possible to anything is possible.
Okay, y'all can see that's good. Knock this ass out. Now I'm gonna skip a little bit because I don't want you two to try to like fucking, you feel me? I don't need that right now. I know how they be. They be on bullshit. Hold on. So you see the piece of the shit that fell at him. He like, what the fuck is this?
Sky? Shaped like a stop sign? Not again!
Hey, son, you're right. I'm coming upstairs.
He said, I gotta hide that real quick. He couldn't tell his pops nothing. And then it's the crazy part about that job.
Good.
That whole blend in with shit, bro. Anything you put it on, it blend in. And when you look like, hold on, let me see. When you look, when he take the pieces. Chicken Little, they put it right in Chicken Little. This is an underrated movie. Like, this movie underrated, bro. Look, he lit the piece of the sky up. Look at the back of that. That's crazy work, bro. And then when you look at movies like King Kong, when they had him in the dome shit, they thought he would be fooled by that shit. That nigga threw a tree straight up at that bitch, broke the whole dome. I was like, yeah. But yeah, look at that. But the only difference is with this and Chicken Little, it was aliens that were like the bottoms of their ship had this shit on it so they can blend in with the sky. I was like, man, that's some next level shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. As a kid watching that shit, I'm like, damn, that's some next level shit, nigga. So, all in all, though, you feel me? I'm finna get ready to get up off this thing, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through. Something coming. Whether it's out the ocean or out the sky, something coming. A lot of things is intensifying. It's only a matter of time, like, you know, until shit, they just, you know, niggas think, yeah, we live in this society, we going to work, we doing this and doing that, but we still not paying attention that the world is falling around us. It is. And they definitely don't want you to, like, recognize that, because they want to keep this system running. They want to milk this system out as long as possible before this shit over with. And how Rashad Jamal said, they gonna keep playing the violin as the ship sink. They gonna keep playing that violin as the ship sink, nigga. So, you know, they don't want niggas paying attention that the world is falling around. That's why my stream is called End of the World Stream, nigga. I'm gonna stream until I'm streaming every day. The different bullshit that's happening as the end of this society will be forever, you know, I wouldn't say